part of that, incubating a team and moving people over there, they need to get a visa.
Such fun.
The immigration system in the US is literally an alphabet. There's lots of options, but the most popular visa program, which is an employer-sponsored program, is the E2 visa. That is the majority and probably the most easiest visa. It's not easy, but it's one of the easier ones to be able to attain. So tell us about your E2 process very briefly, and any advice you would give to others who are starting now and will ultimately go through that process at some point.
Absolutely. So I think first of all is to have the right team behind you. So I know that Amy, you've got some great partnerships with people that you recommend, so definitely speak to PGC about that. So have the right people behind you. Don't go rogue and start Googling and finding some random people to do it for you. Get proven people who are experienced and know what they're doing. You need to look at about 60, 70K's worth of investment into your US business. That can be anything from your flights over, your hotels, your travel, if you rent an office, it can be a prepayment for the office for the next 12 months. If you've got contractors going through PGC, you can use your margins against it. So anything like that, anything like that, anything you've got, recruitment fees, anything, throw it into the mix to get to that 60, 70K to show investment in your US business. And then, you're filling your application. You have to do a full kind of P&L for the 12 months, proper business plan showing what your markets are, your organogram, your structure, your 12-month, your 3-year, your 5-year business plan, your costs, your spend, everything like you would do if you were starting a business in the UK. And then you submit that, and then about 2 months later, a month later at the moment, I think it is, maybe 2 months, you get invited in for your nerve-wracking interview where they ask you to and then say yes or no. And both times I've done it, it's been yes. So it's quite nerve-wracking going to the embassy, but don't worry. It's good.
Yeah, brilliant. And it's okay. I mean, we will say that, on the outset, whether or not if you're going to go through that process, track any cost, any spend and any sales you're generating from the US. Make sure you track by state as well. You might need that for tax purposes further down the line.